Hi everyone, it's Julia from Julia's Bento, and thank you for joining me on this most special day. Today is my 15th anniversary with my husband and also his birthday. And with that, I thought I'd share a tiny little story. My nephew, who was our ring bearer at the time, was about 4 years old. And apparently the following year, he asked his mommy if he could come visit us again for Uncle Ellie's big birthday party. Yeah, in his baby's eye, mind's eye, he thought our wedding was Uncle Ellie, the cool Uncle Ellie's big birthday party. So my sister loves to tell that story because it was super cute, and I thought I'd share it with you. So anyways, my husband had just came back from a business trip in Taipei, and apparently he was, there's just a lot of lovely stationery stores and such, and of course, he did some stops for me, and first off, I thought I'd share the Midori haul for those Midori fans out there. Yes, Midori. Here's another little sad story, though. Well, before that, here's the brass bits. I know you can find this in a lot of places nowadays, but I've been kind of eyeballing these, so he got me these. But here's the story. So when I heard that there was a store in Narita, he went out of his way to do a layover over there, Narita Airport. And unfortunately, he went around the whole airport looking for this place, and unfortunately, it was just beyond the security gates, and they would not let him through because apparently when you're doing a layover, you're technically not in the country. So yeah, that was a momentous, sad occasion for me. But anyways, it would have been nice to get the Narita Midori stuff, but oh well, I can make do with all of this. So here's the brass bits. He got me, of course, a lot of the basic inserts, which is nice. I needed to get some new inserts anyways because I'm wrapping up a couple of my notebooks in there. I was looking for the 2015 calendar, but apparently the store he was in didn't carry it quite yet, so he got me a free weekly diary. I don't know if you've seen these before. And then here's little notepads, Midori. And then these stickers. I think I've seen them around, but I haven't seen them here in the States per se. But it's a nice little bit. A couple of other things that he got me, which I thought was hilarious, was this was in the display case. This is the Midori ruler. It's metal with inlay wood. Oh, it's gorgeous. And apparently they didn't want to sell it because this is under display and it's hard to come by. I don't know, but it's really beautiful. And I'm glad that he talked them into it. And then the other thing he got me was the brass pen by Midori. So I'm going to be playing around with that too. And with the whole thing about the calendar, let's just say I'm going to be set because he got me a lot of calendars. And I'll go through each of them real quick. So this one kind of reminds me of a desk calendar, but broken down. So when you do a full layout, it's 1 week. And it's large enough that I think you could, put things about your, I don't know, well, here it has pictures of budgetary things, but I don't know, I'm not quite sure, but it does have an elastic, so you could carry this around. So maybe this would be good for shopping lists and stuff. I'm not quite sure yet, but here's that one. This is an A6 size Midori calendar. So you have a monthly view. I think it might be 1 week view, and then some pages for notes. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll have to open that up and look at it, but here's Midori. Again, this is A6, so for those of you Hobonichi fans, I'm guessing that if you wanted to, you could take this and put it inside of the A6 cover. Just thought. Then you have I think this looks like it's from the same company, but these three, they're different sizes. This is purely monthly. I'll go over that real quick. So it's basically, it has these cute little illustrations in it. And I'm probably going to change this because of the glare. Pardon me while I mess around with this. I just hope it's not too dark. But anyways, so there that is. So that's monthly, very thin. And these are pretty much the same. You have these little tabs with illustrations on it. And then you have a monthly view with, again, illustrations on it. And then little 1 week views with a page for notes. So these are really cute. I think these will be used for the kiddos because I want them to do a little bit of bullet journaling, so to speak, to keep tabs on not only their schoolwork, but of all the other things that they need to do. Yes, even take a shower, because apparently you have to take tabs on when you're supposed to take a shower. So I think this would be ideal for them doing that. Again, this is the same thing. You have your monthlies and then your weekly and then notes and little illustrations kind of peppered throughout on the months. So these are great. The paper feels great. It feels like it really feels like the Midori paper, the thin paper that you get with the original sketchbook. So same as that. The other things that he got me were local artist stickers. Here's the illustration. And then washi tape. Yes, he's feeding my washi addiction. But this is from Taipei, and it's more of their local artists. So here's this one. This one. We have this. Little faces. Chairs and such. And then this looks like candies or something. So these will be fun to play with. It's a different kind of illustration. It reminds me a lot of the Japanese stuff, and that's what my husband thought too. He said he thought a lot of these stores had this sort of Japanese appeal, and they do have a lot of Japanese products like the Midori stuff. So that's really cool. Oh, here's another thing that I thought was neat. He found these like little, almost like little travel diaries. I'm not quite sure what they're for. I don't know if they're supposed to be used as notebooks and such, but the outside cover is feels like cold pressed watercolor paper, so it's pretty thick. And so this is a picture of like some watercolors and then a tiny little bunny here. And it's some, excuse me, moon bunny. And inside it, peppered through it, is illustrations and then 1 page for notes. So I guess this would be a little notes book, but it's this little characters that travel and little things about it, which I thought was really cute. I don't think I would necessarily use this as a notebook. I just like the illustrations inside. So he said he'll grab me a few more of these next time he stops by there. So fun. Now for the beauty of, there's also quite a bit of beauty here. I don't know if you ever heard of this company called E&M Germany. But what he got me, and he got me this case separate for it, is this beautiful, beautiful pen/pencil. You could change the lead out by, here, let me take this out real quick. So it's wood here. You have this gorgeous metal. And then if you press this, it releases this real quick. So this is the pen insert. And then there's a really thick barreled pencil you could stick in here. And apparently there's a special, of course that means you have to have the special sharpener for that pencil. But anyways, the pencil lead's in here. Got this, and then he bought this beautiful display wooden case. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing around with this. So far when I tried it, it was super smooth. But so beautiful. So here's the lovely pen he got me. And then I thought these were brilliant. I don't know if you've seen these. These are also for E&M, but they're basically extends the life of your little itty bitty pencils. So, I mean, well, this is still pretty big, but you know, when they get kind of small, you apparently put them in here and you can still use it. So it extends the life of your itty bitty pencils. So I got 2 of those. So that's my haul from Taipei. And then I thought I'd go into some of the books that I have on hand lately. I'll first start off with, like, for those of you who do Hobonichi Tacho, or the Japanese style, like, journaling. Some of you are doing it also in your Midoris, which is fun. And many people, you know, tell me, oh, I don't draw, but I wish I could throw some illustrations in there, things like that. And you know, oh, I can only do stick figures, or I can't even do stick figures. And you know what? Everybody can. I mean, I'm sure you doodle and everything, but to help facilitate it, I first thought I would share these. I think I've shared, talked about these books before, but these are the ones that you can find at Barnes & Noble. She is Japanese. Her name is Sachiko Umoto. And she has a series of these how to draw books that, you know, you have your, it's very Japanese illustration-ish. Very cute. She has themes like, what is this one? This one's plants and small creatures. You have magical color. You have happy people and one on trees, things like that. So she has quite a, you know, a few books in the series. You can also find it on Amazon. So I'd recommend her in terms of accessibility. These are much easier to get your hands on. The other ones I'm going to cover are these. These I found at Kinokuya, probably destroying the name, but it's a Japanese bookstore over here. Well, at least a bunch of them here in California. And I haven't read Japanese in decades. So I don't know what it says, and I just happened upon it. I didn't even know what section it would be. It was just displayed one day, so yeah, I mean, you know, really simple, cute little illustrations that you can emulate. They even have, like, things, how they use things, which is great. Got this one. There's another cute little one on, well, just everything, like food and everything, right? I don't know what they're saying, but it's kind of cute to look at. Great eye candy. So I thought I'd share that one with you. Again, these are all from Kinokuya. This one is all about Hello Kitty and such little characters. So again, little illustrations. You've seen this in my hobo. Just playing around with that. So yeah, this one is Hello Kitty. And here's another one. Just I'm not quite sure what the theme is. That looks like some animals, food, usual things. It's just fun. I like to look at these, and occasionally when I'm like kind of stumped for things to put in my hobo, I'll grab one of these and get inspired. So I have a bunch of those books, and now just for general inspiration and books that I've kind of collected over the weeks, or actually for a while now. I've had this for a while. I think for those of you who just kind of want to look into different things, this is called Freehand Sketching Tips and Tricks Draw from Art. So maybe give you some ideas just to kind of shake things up. Kind of like this one. This is the new one I got. It's called Playing with Sketches. And I think in general, this will also inspire you to play around with different things. Sometimes, you know, you just get kind of stuck and you want some inspiration. This is great. Let me see. Let me give you an example. So it goes over like an illustrator or like an artist, and you know, some things like topics to draw, and it just inspires you, I think, in general. If you just look at these, you know, it's good eye candy. Again, playing with sketches. This is fun. And then the third thing in this series is, I'm sure you've seen this around too, the urban watercolor sketching. Yes, I'm starting to get really into watercolors now. And yeah, I've been using the cheapy set, and then sometimes my Winsor Newton travel small one that I have. And of course the Dr. P.H. Martin's, which is really vibrant and bright. But after asking around, a lot of people have been telling me Daniel Smith is the way to go for quality watercolors. So I ordered the sample dot set. I think it's over 300 paints, different colors that they have from their Daniel Smith site. And then I ordered some half pans from a lady from Etsy. And I'll go more into that once my order comes in and I test it out. But this lady has been absolutely fantastic and has been working with me. The reason why I decided to go for the half pans, which you normally can't find, is that I really didn't want to buy the full tubes and only be able to buy just a little bit at a time, because I think the tubes are $6 on up. I don't know, $6 on up. So it's probably quite a bit more than that. But you know, when you get to that point, you can't really buy a ton of them to try. But I really like to see a palette to play around with. So yeah, I got a few different palettes from this lovely lady from Etsy, and I'll you know, share more about that when I get the order in. But anyways, thank you for joining me on this another rambling session for my Happy Friday vlog. So thanks for joining us, or me. Who's us? Me. And have a great day. Bye.